What's up, everybody? It's Game Junkie XL here. I do a little 10-minute fix. I'm gonna play some DarkSpore today. It is 4:45 in the morning, and clearly I am an insomniac. I've owned DarkSpore for quite a long time. Haven't really played it that much, though. It's more of a, well, what would you say? It's definitely a clone of, like, Diablo and Dungeon Siege and Torchlight and things of that nature, but it's taken in a more lighthearted manner at first glance. It's set in the Spore universe. I hate these things. Using Spore heroes, and you're battling DarkSpore for control of the intergalactic planetary system. There's a whole story behind it, but I'm not going to get into it. It's just about gameplay anyway. I am in Onslaught mode right now. I'm level 23, even though I've owned the game for probably just under a year, I think. Pick up some DNA. That's how you buy everything in this game, is DNA. Anything you want to add to a hero, you have to use DNA. Accessed. One of the main gripes I have with this game, honestly, is the amount. There's 100 heroes in the game. They cap out at level 50 as far as body slam. But basically, once you hit your level of 50, that's your end of your heroes that you can gain. Bam! Shoot your little pea shooters at me. It doesn't help any. So yeah, basically, you level in the game. Your heroes level by what gear you put on them. And once you hit level 50, you have access to basically all the heroes. But you have to keep going in level to unlock all 100 heroes. Now, the main gripe I have with this game is basically the gear. You can run a series of 4 missions, and at the end of 4 missions, there's a boss. But once you get high enough level, you can chain all of these missions together and get uber reward. I don't know where that laser shoots from. I probably don't want to know. But the gear is crazy in this game. It is so hard to keep things organized. I'm not really a huge organization freak. I am a pack rat. As if you've watched Junkie's Darkest Corners, you clinically know that. But it's beyond a normal person's control. I am abnormal, so, but even to me, it's like I can hold 270 items. That's my capacity right now at my level, and I can fill that up in basically 3, 4, maybe 5 runs. Bam! Beat you with my big club.
Overdrive ready.
And like in other games of this type, there is different levels of gear. There's epic, there's normal. Oh, probably should try hitting something, huh? Like I said, I haven't played this as much as I probably would have. Like 2 other games have always gotten in the way. I am a fan of this type of genre. I played Diablo 2, Dungeon Siege. I haven't played Dungeon Siege 3. I'm kind of interested to see how that is. There's my little pixie. You like that? That's my English accent. It's my little pixie. Beat your freaking brains in, dude. What was I saying? I get lost in thought every once in a while. Oh yeah. So, I haven't really played it, but it's a fun game. I really do enjoy it, even though I don't have the hours into it that I do have in other games that I've bought within the last month, which is going to be coming up, I think, on a tips and tricks video, because a lot of people seem to have a problem with another game that I've really taken, I think I've put 110 hours into it within a month, and I've really gotten quite used to it, so I'm going to try to put out some tips and tricks for it. Oh, that's clearly not the way to go when I'm on fire. But I am a fan of this genre, but this is more, it's not as, I don't know the word to use, but it's not as in-depth, I would say, as like a Torchlight or a Diablo or a Dungeon Siege. Um, until you get into like character customization and equipping, which can take serious amounts of time. And if you're keeping up with progression and you're doing the missions in the order and you're not going back and doing the grind to gain the levels or anything like that, you're going to be re-equipping with new gear after every time you come back to your hub, which can get kind of annoying. God damn, these things just don't stop. I put probably I wouldn't even want to estimate, but I'd say I probably put a good 30 to 40 hours into this so far, maybe, but most of that is grinding and farming, trying to get, certain heroes, better gear, heroes that I like more than others, and not so much necessarily gaining levels. Like right now I'm in mission structure 5. I think this is 5-4. I don't really remember what I chose. I was just bored and wanted to record something, so I said, fuck it, we'll play some DarkSpore, why not? Even though I have uploaded DarkSpore footage before. Oh god, how can a robot catch on fire? I just don't know about these people. EA. Ugh. But yeah, it's definitely a fun game if you're into this type of genre. I'd recommend picking it up. It's more of a pick up and play type. You don't really have to invest a lot of time trying to understand difficult, complex things about systems or anything like that. You just have to like this style of game, and once you get into the meat and gravy of the whole damn thing, though, when you realize just how much customization you can do on this game, it gets mind-boggling. Pardon me. But there is so much, just absolutely so much. It's mind-boggling just how much customization is in DarkSpore. I mean, if you've ever played Spore, you kind of know where this is going. But you can take apart, even though the heroes are pre-built, you can't manipulate them in the fact, like, you can't turn around. I can't make this cyborg look like the thing I'm hitting right now, okay? It's not like Spore in that regard. What you can do, though, is change body parts. You can change color variations. You can change gear. It's all cosmetic upgrades. There's nothing like all your stat boosts in other games of this type and other types. Oh, I just got a rare. It's for a healer. You can see it in other games. It's like you put on a piece of gear, you don't really ever see the piece of gear, and it's just, static upgrades. This is all cosmetic upgrades. It's like if you change something on a hero, you're going to know it instantaneously because that thing changes. And you can scale parts. So if you get something that's really ugly, like that 10-foot that I just got, whatever it was called, tendril foot, those are really ugly feet, okay? But I can lower them. I can take them down to minimum where I can hardly see them. And people who play DarkSpore and are watching this right now are probably like, oh man, your cyborg looks just the same as when it came out of the box. Well, yeah, it does. I mean, I don't really take a lot of time to change skin around, to change, any of the appearance besides gear, really, around for anything. And I am clinically lost right now. Most of these maps get randomly generated. They look similar in a lot of regards, but my god, I have a hoarse throat right now. I do apologize. But say I forgot what I was talking about again. I get so into games that I kind of forget what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, customization. So I don't really take a lot of time to do like, oh, I want my cyborg to be pink, and I want his, his sword's always going to be yellow. But you can change, the lights on him so they don't glow yellow. I could make like pink lights with purple overlay. And it's staggering the amount of customization you actually put into it if you're willing to take the time to invest into it.
Hero switching on cooldown.
Okay, no problem. Put up my little tree of life there, as I'm going to be taking a lot of damage here in a second. Another rare spectral rod for a necro. But you can see where I'm coming from with this. It's like the gear that drops in this game is just staggering. It's completely staggering. You can get so lost in the gear screens on this. It's almost impossible to keep them. Wow, I took a lot of damage there. Look at that. I'm never going to beat this boss. At the end of every mission set, which there's 4 in each set, I better switch because this is going to turn out very badly if I don't. Put up my healing sprite right away. Ooh, point at me. Didn't your mother ever tell you not to point? You bitch.
That ability is on cooldown.
Well, then we won't use that one. Pull some overdrive.
Overdrive active.
When you overdrive, you'll see those 3 little minions pop down there. It basically takes all your hero's skills
Overdrive ended.
and combines them onto one character. I also have in my skill slots 3, 4, and 5. Those are all whoever's in my group of 3. I benefit off of their abilities as well. Like I can put up a tree of life if I press 5. That's not a tree of life. What the hell is that?
That ability is not ready.
Whatever. It's showing tree of life, but it's not. I'll just beat this guy into submission. I'm gonna finish him off with my cyborg. What the hell? Why not? Even though he's a cyborg.
Overdrive ready.
Ha ha ha. Owned your face. Try to crawl away, you'll never get there.
Threat neutralized.
Pick up my loots. My DNA. Ooh, DNA +1. Don't splurge or anything. Let's see how much this one is. 1. 1. 1. Wow. Wow, that was just awesome. I'll be sure not to blow that all in one spot. But yeah, anybody that's looking for a game really to play that they can have a little bit of fun with, this is definitely one you should probably check out if you're into this type of genre. It's not like as in-depth, as I said, as other of its ilk. It's more, it's pick up and play friendly. Really, really to its core, but it has the depth that other games do have in customization, editing, and all that stuff. You just have to want to take the time, but it's not necessary basically to do it. You don't have to change how anything looks, and it's just changing around gear basically. And rawr, that's my healer. But yeah, it's kind of like a sandbox, whatever you want to call it. This has been the 10-minute fix. This is gonna go past 10 minutes if I don't stop yapping. And this has been DarkSpore. Until next time, peace.
Feel, beat, and emotion in motion. You can't stop it. I define it or can't describe it. Just decide and let the melody take you away. Hear the rhythm as we trance to it forever, forever. To the notes we hold as the music unfolds, and the sound of beyond is clear. The sound of beyond, the sound of the world that defaults in one wave of thought, one shout, one cry. What